If you all recall from last satsang, whenever you see the Vagbhava Kuta, that what it means is it's actually the Aim. The first part, if you make it three parts of a mantra, depending upon at what stage you are, the first one, one third of it becomes the Vagbhava Kuta, from where it starts, the seed of it, and then Hreem is the Shakti, that's the energy that you add to it, and then Shreem is the Kilakam, that how you kind of use it to achieve your desired result within you, right? So Aim, Hreem, Shreem, Vagbhava Kota, Madhya Kota, Shakti Kota. So moment you have these specific Bijaksharas, we also have to establish on our body with the Karanyasa and Anganyasa. Aim, Hreem, Shreem, we have split them into 6 parts. Remember Shadanga, right? 6 parts, 6. We have 5 fingers and then back and forth. That makes total 6. And then Anga also 6, heart, head and back and so on and so forth. So everything has to be 6. That's why we take it Aim, Angustabhya Namaha, Hreem Tajanibhyam Namaha, Shri Madhyamabhyam Namaha, Aim Anamikabhyam Namaha, Hreem Kanishtikabhyam Namaha, Shreem Karatala Karapushtabhyam Namaha, right? And then Anganyasaha is Hrudayaya Namaha, Aim Hrudayaya Namaha, Hreem Shirase Swaha, Shreem Shikhaye Vashat, Aim Kavachayaham, Hreem Netatrayaya Voshat, Shreem Astraya Phat. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Dhyanam here, Sindhura Aruna Vigraham Trinayanam Manikya Maulispurat Tara Nayaka Shekharam Simita Mukhi Mapina Vakshoruham Panibhya Malipurna Ratna Chashakam Raktotpalam Vibhratim Saumyam Ratna Ghatastha Rakta Charanam Dhyayet Paramam Bikam. What it means is Sindhura Arunam. Sindhura is Sindhuram is saffron. Arunam is the color of the saffron. Vigraham, her body is the of saffron color. Trinayanam, she has 3 eyes. And Manikya Maulispurat, and she has the jewel crown. She reminds us about it. So meditate upon that, on the Ambika. Tara Nayaka Shekharam. Tara Nayaka means, we have stars, right? The leader of stars is what it means, Tara Nayaka. The leader of stars is, as you may have guessed, it's moon. Because moon shines bright in the sky, except for Amavasya, but remaining all the days, he shines very bright in the sky. So we call it Tara Nayaka. So she is also adorned by the moon, Shekharam. And Smitha Mukim. Smitha Mukim means she has a very captivating smile. Smitha Mukim. Mapina Vakshoruham. So she has a very firm, it's kind of basically how we have a nourishing mother or a lactating mother, right? She has a very big chest. Panibhya Malipurna and Ratna Chashakam. So she has a wine filled cup with precious gemstones. Ratna Chashakam. Raktotpalam. Raktotpalam is reddish flower in her hands. Vibhratim. Saumyam Ratna Gatastha. Saumyam is the ocean of peace. Remember I said Lalita is a Sattvic goddess, or she is a Saumya Murti. She is very gentle and very peaceful. She's kind of very playful too. And from her playful nature, she created Bala. Remember I said last time that Bala came out and she vanquished all 30 different sons of Bandasur. So we will cover all of those in the philosophy behind Banda and the Bala and what she represents, everything at the appropriate stage when we go there. We also have Nitya Devata also, what they represent and whom they killed. All of those we will cover later on when we come to the proper stage. But for now I'm trying to give you very overall kind of basics of Sri Vidya that is relevant, sufficient enough for us to continue with Lalita Sahasranamam and appreciate the philosophy and depth it personifies and it actually holds within the slokas. She is Saumyam, she is very gentle and very peaceful. Rakta Charanam, she has a very holy feet, just like how we see Kali in Dakshineshwar Kali, they also adorn her feet with the holy red color. and on a dhyayet raktacharanam gatastha on the platform param ambikam. She is divine mother in the higher realms. Param is beyond the normal realms. And next one is अरुणां करुणां तरङ्गिताक्षीं धृतपाशाङ्कुशपुष्पबाणचापाम् अणिमादिभिरावृतामयूकैः अहमित्येवाभिभावये भवानीम्. Imagine the Bhavani and Arunam also means the rising sun. The sun in the Sandhya time, when we have the Pratah Sandhya, early morning, her color is of the rising sun. And Karunam is compassion, and she has an eyes which are waves of mercy and compassion. And Tarangitakshim, Tarangitakshim is a Taranga is Akshim means eyes, Taranga means waves, and so waves of mercy, eyes filled with compassion. And she who has a bow made of sweet cane, Pashankusha, Om Dhruta, Pashankusha, Pushpa, Bana, Chapam. The same thing what we covered as last week Satsang is that she has Pasha and Ankusha and Pushpa and flowers and Banam and arrows. And gourd and gourd is for the elephant, and Pasha is the kind of a thread to bind them, and flowers, and Bana is the arrows. So remember, she created those goddesses, Varahi and Shyamala. Shyamala comes from the sugarcane, and the Varahi comes from the arrows, and the Sampatkari comes out of the gourd. Pasha, or the Pasha means the binding whip. From there comes the Ashwaruda. So all of these four weapons, she creates her army. So as you see here, sugarcane is kind of very captivating, right? Just like mind is very captivating. That's why they say Saraswati, they say when you hear her music or play, it's very, very captivating to hear. And Shankaracharya, he puts very, very, very majestically in Saundar Lahari. I think it's sloka number 16 or something like that. I'm not sure, but it's a very, very beautiful rendition. The way he says is that Saraswati, she is playing the tune on her veena to praise the Shiva's deeds she is praying. And Lalita, hearing it, and she is saying, oh, so beautiful, so beautiful. And just by the way she said, Lalita, that she is so beautiful, even Saraswati felt shamed that she has to close her veena and keep it aside. And imagine how much she is so captivating. You see, Saraswati is very, very popular, or Shyamala is the Akarshana. She gives some Akarshan Shakti. She kind of gives you attraction. Basically, kind of you sound very melodious, like kind of all of this kind of artistics, right? If you see all playback singers in India, or painters, or all of them, they say you are blessed with Saraswati. That means you have very, very, very attracting art skills. And it's really very beautiful rendition, Saundar Lahari. I'm just waiting for the time to come where whenever mother wants us to do, we'll do. And so back to the point, Anima Debi Ravrutam and Anima Adebi Avrutam around Animadihi, Anima and all other 8 Siddhi, Anima, Lagima, Gharima, Mahima, Ishitva, Vashitva, in Prakamya and Bhukti Siddhi. There are a total of 8 Siddhis, Ashta Siddhi. All of those 8 Siddhis are around her. Ahamityeva bhavayi bhavani. Aham. So that aham that we say, the I or me or self, she personifies the concept of the aham. Right? So aham ityeva vibhavaye bhavani. Vibhaya means it personifies, we can intuit it. Next sloka is Dhyayet padmasanastham vikasitavadhanam padmapatrayatakshim hemabham pitavastram karakalitala sadhema padmam varangim sarvalankara yuktam satatam abhayadham bhaktanamram bhavanim. Srividyam Shantamurtim Sakala Suranutam Sarvasampat Pradhatrim. Dhyayet is again means I am meditating. Padmasanastham is she who sat on lotus. Vikasita Vadhanam. Again, Vikasita means like something that kind of expanded or that kind of a very, blossoming. And when you smile, you really expand your face and kind of blossom, right? Like a flower, like a lotus. That's why they say Vikasita Vadhanam. Vadhanam is face. Padma Patraya Takshim. Again, Akshi means the eyes. Padma Patra is the lotus leaf. Remember, the lotus leaf is so beautiful. Those of you have seen, we did Lalita Sahasranamam in the lotus flowers in Kamakhya, and they're very beautiful in shape. They also used to describe Vishnu. Eyes are also Padma Patra. Padma Patraya Dakshim Hema Abam. Hema means the gold. It glitters like a gold. Pita Vastram is yellow. Pita Vastram. Karakalitala Sadhema Padmam is basically a golden lotus. We have Varangim, Vara Angim. So whatever you want, the boons, she blesses you. She grants all desires. And Sarva Lankaram. She is dressed completely with perfection. Yuktam Satada Abhayadam. Always gives protection. Abhayam. Remember, I said that she is one of the very rare murtis who doesn't have Abhaya Mudra. All other deities have. If you see Gayatri or Bala, or everyone has it, Shyamala, but not the Lalita Tripura Sundari, because they consider that even just by looking at her itself, you get blessing, and her feet is even more radiating and very giving shelter from the fear and gives a refuge to devotees. And Varangim Yuktam Abhayadam Bhaktanamram Bhavani. So she is very soft to heart to her devotees, very dear to her devotees. Sri Vidyam, and who is the Sri Vidya herself? She and when I say Sri Vidya, it is the essence of Sri Vidya is the mantra that you are right now chanting. It can be eventually it will be Panchadashi or it will be Shodashi, so on and so forth. But all of Sri Vidya is contained within that mantra. So she is, and Sri Vidya, Lalita Tripura Sundari herself is that mantra, or the whole Sri Vidya herself, right? Mantra, Tantra, and Yantra, all of these three are same, remember? So all the Tantra or Vidya, Sri Vidya is Tantra. Tantra, Yantra is Sri Yantra, and Mantra is the subtle form of the goddess. All of these three are one. So she is the personification of Sri Vidya. And Shantamurtim is very always peaceful. Sakala Suranutam, worshipped. Sura means gods, Asura means devils. Sarva Sampat Pradhatrim, always gives us the wealth. And now last one. Sukunkuma Vilevana Malika Chumbi Kasturikam Samanda Asitekshanam Sasharachapa Pashankusham Ashesha Jana Mohinim Arunamalya Bhushambharam Japa Kusma Bhasuram Japa Vidhao Smaredambikam. So she has saffron applied upon her whole body, and Vilepa Namali Kachumbi, the musk that actually attracts the bees, are around her, and she has it applied her that kind of attracts the bees always around her. Kasturikam Samanda means kind of very gentle, beautiful smile. Samanda Asitekshanam, Hasi in a hand, Ekshanam and Sashara Chapa Pashankusham. Again, she has the bows, arrows, and Pashankusha in her hand. Asesha Jana Mohinim is Asesha means an all unlimited, uncountable number of humans or souls are attracted by her appearance. Mohinim means kind of she deludes, which kind of attracts. Mohinim. Aruna, again Aruna Malya. Aruna means the red garland. Aruna Malya. Bhushambharam. Ambara means clothes. Bhusha means Bhushanam means the ornaments. So she is clad in ornaments, beautifully studded ornaments. And Japaha Kusma Bhasuram. Japa Kusma is the red hibiscus. Japa Vidhau Smare Dambikam. So I'm meditating upon her beautiful radiant form of all of this. What has been mentioned here. That all I believe I have for today. One other thing I want to mention is from where these Dhyana slokas have been taken. So the Dhyana slokas, there are total of 4 Dhyana slokas. The one that starts with first one, Sindura Arunam, is the one that was composed by Vagdevatas themselves. And the second one is Arunam Karunam Tarangitakshim. So this is composed by Dattatreya, whom we know that he is also the same one who composed the Tripura Rahasya. That we'll cover much detail further into the course in a few years down the road. And you also see this same one, I believe, in Chandipat chapter 8, Dhyana Sloka. The other one is, this is composed by Shankaracharya. So Kunkum Vilepanam Kachumbi Kasturikam. So this one is composed by Shankaracharya. But the third one, I don't know from where it has been taken. They all compare her to a red color, kind of a rising sun. Arunam color is what they consider her radiance. It's not too dark, it's not like bright blood red. It's very soothing to behold.